So what we got here is what? One filter here?
We have one filter, one of the smaller, these are undersized filters right now, but that's the same as this filter here. And this filter is used either on a cement block, or it can be put into a 5-gallon plastic pail and like with P-rock put around it to give it additional filtering. We're right now we're just running water through with no weeds or anything bothering, so you can see it's clear coming through. This is going through this filter here with extra P-rock like you would have in a 5-gallon pail, and the other one is just a P-rock in between the 2-inch and the 4-inch pipe. And right now they're putting out clear water at about 4 gallons a minute, so we're going to add some weeds to it to see if it changes anything.
So you can see the flow coming out here, it's not slowing down at all, right?
No, there's no same flow. There's still clear water. So the a weedy beach area, that's, if you set that filter in there on a block wall, it'll prevent it from picking up mud. And the weeds around there aren't enough to block up the screen. The P-rock one has all the water coming in from the top on this side where it's set vertical, and that filters all the way around. Our flow remains the same. This is a full-size model of it. This one is made so we can put it together as two and get twice the flow, so we can get 30 gallons a minute with this by adding this elbow and this T.
Can you hold that one up again?
This is it here.
Yeah, pull it out of the tail so you can see.
And then you can see I've just put a rubber band like from a old spare tire inner tube around it, and this is cut so it'll fit inside the bottom. And if you fill it with P-rock around there, you'll have additional filtering material, and that does the trick. This one is the one that's packed with weeds around it, and that doesn't affect it.
The wire netting around it,
right,
to keep the weeds out, which is a different model than the one that goes in the pail.
Yeah, it's different in its outside, but the inside is the same.
So you don't need to put the other one in a pail, the one with the wire, which is
right.
Okay.
Then this is one I've experimented with that's equal to 5 of those. It's about 70 gallons a minute, and you have to make a hookup for a 4-inch pipe, but it's got all 4 of them come together. This would have P-rock in all of these here, and what you do, you can take it completely apart to clean it. So it's these aren't glued on; they're just put on with the screw and stabilized that way. Then your check valve would have to go above this one, and your connection on here. So that's what we've started with.
And then do you have one we can take apart and look inside?
Yeah, we can take this one apart. That comes off. This comes off. This would be full of pea rock, and you just dump that out into a pail and then take it all apart and clean it with a brush, put it back together.
Is there pea rock in the inside tube too, or not? Just
No, just on the between the 2 inch and the 4 inch is all of that.
So it's hollow, the 2 inches hollow.
Right, and that's where you put your check valve and the pipe. That's your suction line. So that should about do it, and then you can put it back together. Then if you break it, we can always furnish parts for it. So it's easy. This works good on a cement block just like this if you got a good clean place.
Have you been selling these for the past year? And you've sold,
I've
them all over the country?
sold
right?
them just about all over, from Maine, Quebec, Texas, and no complaints. So it must be doing its job.
You tested out some, and they worked?
We've tested them in a lake all last summer. A friend of mine had one. This one here, and it was kind of dirty, but it was still pumping at full speed after the whole summer use in a North Dakota lake, which aren't always the cleanest.
All right.
So I guess that's our...
Then we can see the flow there is still going.
Yeah, and there's no... you want to come in for a close-up of this?
I can walk over there.
Yeah, but we don't have anything coming through. Thank you for taking a look.
Okay.
They're available, and we send them out just about any place.
So, that's your, like you say, your website, your phone number.
Yeah, my phone number is area code 701-587-6101. Lakewaterfilters.com. Yeah, right. Thank you.